most people are using AI wrong, and it's killing their chances of making serious money. Let me tell you something that might actually shock you. The easiest path to making money online in 2025 isn't what 99% of people are doing. Otherwise, they'd all be rich. It's what I call the PTP method. Listen, I'm going to cut through the crap today and show you exactly how I'm making over $1,000 a day in profit using AI the right way, not the way that most people use it. You see, everyone is asking ChatGPT to help them write a business plan or create a dropshipping store or pump out some cheap $9 ebook. This is what amateurs do. That is not how winners play the game. And by all means, if you want garbage results, follow what everyone else is doing. Look, I've been in the trenches. I've tried all the get-rich-quick schemes. Most of them are garbage. A complete waste of time. But what I'm about to share with you today is different because it's built on real business fundamentals, not shortcuts. The problem is, most people are treating AI like some magic wand that lets them avoid building an actual business. They want AI to do all of the work while they sit back and collect passive income. That fantasy is killing their chances of success. Here's the truth. AI doesn't replace value. It amplifies it. If you don't understand that, you're already dead in the water. When you try to skip straight to passive income or digital products without doing the groundwork, you'll either get crushed by competition or completely ignored by potential customers. You have to understand that nobody cares about your generic AI content or products. The market is saturated with that garbage. It brings no real value. What actually works, what will always work, is solving painful, urgent problems that people will pay good money to fix. AI helps us to do it faster and better, but it doesn't do the work for us completely. You need to make a critical mindset shift right now if you want to succeed. We're not in the business of selling cheap stuff to random people online. That's a recipe for burnout and disappointment. We're in the business of selling high-ticket transformations to people who desperately need help. People who have real problems they're willing to pay to solve. AI is our assistant in this process, not the star of the show. Think of it like this. If you give AI to someone who doesn't understand business, you get spam, you get garbage. If you give it to someone who actually knows what they're doing, you get results, you make money. That's the difference between the losers and winners in 2025. So you've got to ask yourself, which side do I want to be on? I think the answer is pretty obvious. Now, unfortunately, there are some things we're not allowed to share on YouTube, which is why to help you, I've recorded a free training to show you how I went from zero to over $1,200 a day with 95% profit margins. The link is in the description and I highly suggest you check it out when you're done with this video. You can also book a free call with me or my team, and together we'll come up with a game plan for you to get to 5 to 10K per month as quickly as possible. But be quick, because we literally get hundreds of applications per month, so we don't have enough spots for everyone. Let me break down my PTP method that's generating serious cash flow right now. It's simple. In fact, it's so simple that lots of people wouldn't even believe it works, but it's literally a cash printing machine when you know how to do it correctly. Step 1 is position. This is all about your offer. What are you selling? Who are you selling it to? Why should they care? DeepSeek or other advanced AI tools are fantastic for research here. I use them to find out what people are actually complaining about on Reddit. What are they frustrated with? What keeps them up at night? I dig through YouTube comments, TikTok trends, and online forums to uncover the top 3 frustrations in my target niche right now. The AI helps me organize and analyze this data quickly. With this intel, I build what's called an ideal client avatar, a detailed profile of exactly who I'm serving. Then, I reverse engineer an offer that speaks directly to their biggest pain points. The best part about using AI for this step is that we're starting with precision. We're not just throwing spaghetti at the wall to see what sticks. We're being surgical about finding problems worth solving, because your positioning needs to be crystal clear. None of this vague, I help people live better lives or I help people with marketing nonsense. You want to be specific about the transformation you deliver. That is what allows you to command a high price. Step 2 is traffic and appointments. And this is where most people get it completely wrong. You don't need some fancy sales funnel with 10,000 different things when you're just starting out. What you need are conversations with real human beings who have the problem that you want to solve. AI helps me craft content ideas, write personalized DMs, and create cold email templates that get responses. But, and this is crucial, I still need to talk to people. The AI doesn't close deals with me. When you're reaching out to potential clients, you need to sell the transformation, not the process. Nobody wants coaching or consulting or a service or a product. They want a specific result. They want their problem solved. That's it. Instead of saying, I offer business coaching, you need to say something like, I help SaaS founders go from 10,000 monthly recurring revenue to 30,000 monthly recurring revenue in 90 days. That is a transformation people will pay for. Your job is to get on calls with people who have the problem you solve. That's it. Focus on booking appointments, not building complicated marketing systems. Step 3 is profit, which is all about delivery. How do you actually deliver the transformation you promised? Start with a one-on-one service or coaching. This gives you immediate cash flow, high profit margins, and more importantly, real-world feedback on your offer from your customers to make a better product, to make even more money with less work. Once you've refined your process, working with individual clients, you can move on to group coaching or done-for-you services, or scale up your done-for-you services with a team. What's amazing with this approach is that you can hire remote freelancers from places like Upwork, online jobs, or Fiverr to handle fulfillment as you grow. AI helps to write standard operating procedures, manage delivery, and automate repetitive tasks. Later, and only after your system is proven to work, you can turn your process into a digital product, course, or mini SaaS offering. But that comes later, not first. This is where 99% of people get it wrong. They try to create digital products without having any real-world proof or testimonials. They have no idea what actually works because they've never worked with real clients. Selling information without trust is incredibly difficult. But when you talk to people directly, you get immediate feedback, faster sales, and you can charge much higher prices. The best part about working with clients one-on-one is that you'll know exactly what to put into a digital product later because you've lived it with real people. You understand their objections, questions, and struggles firsthand. You have to understand that digital products are only scalable after you've nailed the transformation one-to-one with people first. Otherwise, you're just guessing what people want and your product will be guaranteed to flop. Let me be crystal clear about something. AI tools like DeepSeek are incredibly powerful, but they're not substitutes for real business fundamentals. They're accelerators. They're fuel on the fire, but you need the small spark first. They help you to move faster and to work smarter, but they don't replace the need for you to create genuine value. The people making serious money online in 2025 understand this. They're not asking AI to build their business. They're using AI to enhance their existing knowledge and skills. I see people every day trying to use AI to avoid the hard work of building a business. They want a magic solution that requires zero effort. They want to press a button and watch the money roll in and become a millionaire in 90 days. These are the people that are going to stay broke. Success, online or offline, requires you to be strategic and intentional. You need to be willing to put in the work where it matters the most, finding real problems, creating real solutions, and having real conversations. The startup cost for this approach is virtually nothing. You don't need expensive tools or fancy websites. You need knowledge about a specific problem and the ability to solve it. That's it. Most people overthink this stuff. They spend months building the perfect website or creating the perfect funnel. Meanwhile, someone else with less skill but more hustle is out there having conversations and closing deals. The reality is that making money online has never been easier for people who understand these fundamentals, but it's getting harder every day for people trying to take shortcuts. Your AI tools should be enhancing what you do, not replacing it entirely. They should be helping you communicate better, research faster, and deliver more value consistently. That is what will make you a lot of money rather easily. But at the end of the day, it's your knowledge and the ability to execute on a proven step-by-step process that will determine your success. Now, unfortunately, there are some things we're not allowed to share on YouTube, which is why to help you, I've recorded a free training to show you how I went from zero to over $1,200 a day with 95% profit margins. The link is in the description and I highly suggest you check it out when you're done with this video. You can also book a free call with me or my team, and together we'll come up with a game plan for you to get to 5 to 10K per month as quickly as possible. But be quick, because we literally get hundreds of applications per month, so we don't have enough spots for everyone. I want you to stop thinking about AI as some magical solution and start thinking about it as a powerful tool in your arsenal. Just like a hammer doesn't build houses by itself, AI doesn't build businesses by itself. The PTP method works because it focuses on fundamentals. Position yourself correctly, it generates traffic that leads to appointments, and deliver profit-generating results. It's simple, but it's not easy. Most people won't do this because it requires actual work. It requires you to step up and become someone worth paying for advice. It requires you to develop real skills and knowledge. But if you're willing to put in that work, if you're willing to use AI as a force multiplier rather than a replacement for effort, you can absolutely crush it online in 2025 and beat 99% of people. That easily. The marketplace is desperate for people who can deliver real results Not more AI-generated stickers or BS, but actual solutions to painful problems. Remember this, you're not in the business of using AI, you're not creating AI, you're in the business of solving problems. AI is just one of many tools to help you to do this more effectively. So stop asking AI to build your business for you. Start using it to enhance your ability to serve clients at a higher level. That's where the real money is in 2025. To recap, don't use AI to avoid work. Use it to work faster, smarter, and more surgically. Position yourself as the solution to a specific problem, generate traffic that leads to appointments, and deliver profitable results that clients can't help but rave about. DeepSeek and other AI tools are the best research weapons right now, but you've got to pair them with real value and a real offer. Otherwise, you're just another person trying to get rich quick, and we both know how that story ends. The easiest way to make money online in 2025 isn't about finding some hidden loophole or secret hack. It's about using modern tools to execute timeless business principles more effectively than your competition. It's about following the right proven step-by-step process. So are you ready to stop playing around and start to build something real? As always, the choice is yours. But if there's something I can tell you from experience, is that the PTP method works for anyone willing to work it. Now, obviously, I don't have the time to explain everything because this is just a simple YouTube video, but if you want to see exactly how I've made over 1K per day in profit with my business leveraging AI, I've made a free training to show you exactly how I do it. You can access it by clicking the link in the description below. But be quick, because I don't know for how long I'm going to keep sharing this stuff for free. With that being said, I'll see you on the other side.